Hello everybody, it is Badger Wild and we are back with a Space Engineers ship review video, this time doing a subscriber review. I was talking with, I believe, Marty in the comments of the last live stream, and Marty actually managed to get to me. Oh wow, I just went in gravity, we're seeing that clang, buddy. Managed to get me a build in here known as the Stoic B, and I have to admit this was a bit of a surprise. I was expecting something like a build from like a sci-fi. No, Marty has given us a classic example of minimalist design and compact building. And we give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with here. That wasn't right. Stoic B. So this is the Stoic B. Author is unmade, but we actually know it's Marty who threw this up here for us. It says the Stoic class scout frigate. It's very small for a frigate. Built for long-range scouting, salvaging, and skirmishing, the Stoic is able to fly on both atmosphere and space. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it could do that. Has hybrid propulsion system to conserve H2 or power, 2 small reactors, 2 solar panels, and an H2 engine for versatile power generation. Very nice. 2 jump drives for long-range jumps. Yes, I have tested this. This thing will jump. He is right. It will jump 4,000 kilometers in a single jump. I mean, maximum. That's how far it will go. 2 forward-facing artillery cannons and rocket launchers. 3 custom turrets to concentrate defensive firepower. 6 auto cannons on a front gimbal and 2 hex Gatling turrets. Yeah, those are terrifying, dude. Putting that many custom turrets on a ship this size is just nightmarish to deal with. I can't imagine the dude that walks up on you with a small ship thinking this is going to be an easy fight, and those hex turrets just shred him. 2 connectors for grabbing salvage and landing plates for landing. 2 repair welders to keep the artillery cannons and front gimbal turret repaired. Yeah, you need that. Issues: the front autocannon gimbal turret causes minor clang where it typically rotates or twists the ship randomly, and Keen's 5-year-old pressurization bug is present, so there's a cryopod for survival purposes where there was a bed. Yeah, to deal with the turret, I'm wondering if I'll check something in here while I'm at it. As far as the 5-year-old pressurization bug, what I've discovered to fix that is if you put a button inside the base and you notice that you're not pressurized, you just push the button, cause it to depressurize, and then hit it again to repressurize, like a pressurization switch. That will fix the bug at that moment and repressurize the room. I also fix that a lot of times by having multiple airlocks with multiple sections. Since I've actually run into that bug, sometimes when I'm playing, I did the moon deal that I was doing, and I ran into that pressurization bug multiple times, where I had never run into a pressurization bug before. I didn't even know that thing was a bug. But anyway, we're setting this up. This is Marty's. So let's go in here and check this bad boy out. So, coming up here, you can see this is for a frigate, this is very small. At least in my terms of a frigate. My terms of a frigate, we're talking somewhere between 35 and 65 blocks in length. This is very minimalistic. It would qualify, on my terms, it would qualify as a very, very light Corvette. This would be a very light Corvette. In comparing it to, say, let's see here. Well, let's see if I've got one here. We'll compare it to... Do I have the Sentinel here? Where's the Sentinel? Sentinel, baby. Where you go? Well, I don't seem to be able to find it right now. So we're just doing a size comparison here real quick of the Sentinel versus what Marty has brought in here. And from size purposes, like I said, the Sentinel is like the max size Corvette. And this is just based on comparison of like ship design or ship principles of 2 different factions. This is probably Marty's faction doing this. I believe it's BKV versus IWL differences. Most of the ships that we have on here, there's a lot more military involved. This is more of a salvage ship also, so it doesn't have to deal with all the military aspects that the Sentinel would have to do. You can see here, there's a big difference in the size comparison, and this has a much longer jump range than the Sentinel. Sentinel can max out at about 2,000 jump range. This will go even further than that. So by the time this thing gets charged up to take him on, he'll probably be about 8,000 kilometers from me. And at that point, I won't be able to keep up with him. He'll do one random jump, then recharge, and then make another random jump. And we'll test out the jumping capability. But you see here, it's got a hybrid engine system. This thing can maintain itself in orbit, whereas the Sentinel is not designed for hybrid engine. He's actually managed to incorporate this into a ship, and it's working very well. I believe we've got a laser antenna here. We've got oxygen production. This thing is designed to stay far out and stay away. And like I said, whereas the Sentinel is designed for more long-range patrol. It patrols, it comes back to station, rearms, refuels, takes some R&D and comes back. This thing here is more of a baseline survival ship. This is something you would really want to build in survival if you could. So it works very well. We've got our rockets on each side, our guns on each side. We have our absolutely terrifying autocannon ball turret sitting right here, just ready to go balls to the wall for everyone. We'll show that thing off here in a second. We have a series of welders. Let me get in here. You can see the welders in there that just keep everything welded back up. And you can see these terrifying hex firepower going in. We've got ourselves a nice little camera for aiming. One of our connectors, our hydrogen engine for H2 engine for building up power on our H2 systems, and our awesome little solar panels for making everything work really well, and a rear connector. Underneath this thing, we've got a landing plate to make everything work, and a great use of the panel box. Actually, no, 3 landing plates. Did not see those other 2 right there. So yeah, we've got some pretty cool stuff. But let's check out this bad boy on the inside, and you can just see just how minimalistic this is. Very well built, because you can, the way Marty has this built, you can get to a lot of systems. So you got your jump drives here, and we're going to pull up the tabs menu so you can see what we got. We've got the hex turrets. You can turn these on. We've got the ship's reactors you can turn on. We have the hydrogen engines you can turn on. We also have the airlock doors, which we're going to use right now. And we're making good use right here, Marty has, of the programmable block. Look around here, I don't see a button to hit that with. Can I hit that button from here? Yes, I can. We're going to hit that ship airlock door right there. I might be able to just hit this. Can I hit that? No, that doesn't work. So yeah, we're over here. We're in the... No, that's not it. So we're inside the ship right now. You can see everything that's going on. We've got a bathroom. We also have a cryopod here just for the bug. That's Marty has mentioned in here, the bug that just absolutely wrecks everything going on. And then as we come back over here, that's another issue. When you have gravityless ships, you can't exactly jump, but that gets you back here. We've got us a nice little survival tank. We've got us an air lock system. Let me see if I can make this work here real quick. We'll do a pressurization. Depressurize and repressurize. No, it's not working. I thought that would fix it, and apparently it's not. We have our survival kit right here, and it is just next to our deal with our batteries. So most of our main systems can be reached and repaired. You just get this thing back to dock. We also have a secondary ladder right here just to get down. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. We also have access to our, what is this, the cryopod here. And we can fix that from up here if we have to use it. I think we could also jump inside of it if we wanted from here. Can we? Yeah, we could jump inside of it if we wanted. So yeah, 2 good batteries, power system on this thing. And just to cycle through, we'll just look. We've got... Whoa. We've got, I believe, recharge on the batteries on 1, reactors on 2, hydrogen generator on 3, gyros on 4, I believe both our turrets, turning them on and off on 5 and 6, forward-facing camera on 7, hydrogen engines on 8, ions on 9. Page 2, we have hydrogen tank on and off, oxygen tank on and off, H2O2 generator on and off. Our What is that? Right there. Just completely escaped me because it's late and I'm really tired. Forgive me, everyone. Ore detector. Ore detector on and off. Our oxygen farm on and off. Our, I believe, switch lock for our plates. And 7, 8, and 9 are the same as page 1. Page 3, we have both our cannons, which can be fired independently. We have 3 and 4. We have our rockets that can be fired independently. We also have number 5, which cycles up our artillery. So when we're coming in, we can just alpha strike the artillery. Number 6, we can alpha strike the missiles. 7, I'm not sure what this does. 7 and 8 seem to be doing target locks, and I believe that's for both turrets. I think that's like cycle target lock, probably. 9 sets what you can attack. I forgot you could do this without weapon core now. You can cycle to weapons, propulsion, power systems, or just go by default. Perfect way to handle that. Oh, I'm coughing so much. 1 and 2 seem to be turning the jump drives on and off. 4 and 5 also seems to be turning them on and off. I'm not sure why that is. 7 jumps us. We're not going to jump just yet. 1 here gives us access to the autocannon turrets. Let's just see that sucker fire off here. That is going to hurt you when it gets into range. Number 3 are these Gatling turrets, and oh good lord. Did they animate the Gatling turret now? Used to it didn't spin, or at least I've never noticed it spinning. Huh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. And then number 4 is probably the right turret, which does the same exact thing. Just a very cool little Gatling gun you can just turn on and just go to heck with. And that's about it. So let's see this thing do a jump away from the system right now. Oh, I was going to try and help Marty with one thing. He said the autocannon turret had some difficulty. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. See if I can find, where's the hinge for that? If I can find the hinge. I believe it's in the hinge. Because this is also a great opportunity to show y'all how to fix that, because there's a very simple way to fix it. Okay. I believe it's this one. And I believe you can share inertial... Yeah. If you activate share inertial dampeners on your, or inertial transistor on the hinge, this is an old trick, it will actually stop the ship from rotating. So, Marty, you want to fix that? There you go. There's just a simple fix. I'll do that for free. So now, and that actually stops the clang from happening, so it's not rotating, and your whole ship is now stable. And just to show off, the gun will still work just fine. So it's not moving, it's not doing anything. It'll still shoot like crazy. You're going to have a bit of a clang there. But as you can see right now, it's not rotating because the clang's not engaging. It's not causing it to rotate. And that's just the inertial transistor is just one of those weird things. Don't do it on the rotor. You have to do it on the hinge of a turret. Because if you do it on the rotor, it's going to affect your ship's movement because the rotor is going to be fighting the system at the same time. Whereas if you do it on the hinge is a subgrid, so it doesn't actually mess with it. Just a simple thing, very, very simplistic fix right there. So let's show this thing off at a massive jump. Let's show this. Before we do that, let me activate this, and we'll put a GPS marker down just for this. Do current location. That may be a complete and total misspelling. I understand. Apparently the clang's still activated. How'd that happen? Did it? Yeah, huh. That's weird. We're rotating. Maybe one of the other ones too. But as far as movement wise, we can get good speed off this. I mean, very good speed. Picks up speed fast. And it has a decent rotation. So that is something really cool that you don't see in a lot of ships, is the decent rotation on it. Woo, now. So we got that going there. Let's check out how far we can jump with this baby. So we're going to hit this right here. We're going to do a blind jump. 4,000 kilometers. That's awesome. Achievable percentage of the jump is 100%. So I'm going to pop on out of here, and we're going to see ourselves just jump from where we were now. We're 19 meters away from that. And let's look back. Sentinel's 4,000 kilometers away. Yeah, this thing can do some really cool blind jumps. And I have to say, it's very cool how compact this ship is. I'm very interested to see this thing in action at times. I don't know. May build something like this. I may just build this and just see how it works with some combat or whatnot. But I do like the use of the panel blocks also, because those panel blocks can create some spaced armor for explosions, which will protect some of your more sensitive areas of the ship. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably look into where that clang is coming from. It's probably the other two turrets in combination with what's going on with it. That's really the only flaw, and I don't know how to fix the... I would suggest this, Marty, if you're using this on Steam, and you're using this on there is a mod for airlocks you can download. I can't remember what the mod's called at the moment. But it enables you to find out where the airlock is losing air at, and you might want to try it because there may be a block that's like bugging out there that's causing it to depressurize for some reason, and you're not able to like find it. I use it sometimes when I'm doing builds. Just throw it in there, find out where all the air is leaving the ship at, and then just fix everything while I'm at it. But yeah, otherwise, man, amazing ship. Just very amazing little ship here that just does a whole lot. This thing, I can see this thing coming in and ambushing other ships, turning off its engines and just slowly gliding in as it just gets ready to hit. And that the armor on it too makes it kind of difficult to see out there in space. So if you're doing some good space fighting and whatnot, a little bit of piracy I can see being done with this ship, just a couple of them running in a wolf pack would just be amazing. But anyway, folks, that is the Stoic B by Marty. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had as much fun seeing this as I had reviewing it. God dang, I can't talk right now. I'm so tired. Anyway, I'll get some sleep this week. Don't worry about it. I'll be back again, and I'll be much better off. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty. Keep your head on the swivel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.